Part 2. Via escape. I don't want to be matched, okay. That's very old-fashioned. And I still love Ryan. I don't want to be matched with anyone. Via said he didn't accept it. Father said this was not asking for your opinion. This is an order, and you have to do it for the sake of Father's company, said Ridwan firmly. No, why does my father just match me with another man? Why not just sis Anna? He's also my father's daughter. Via said, pointing to Anna, who had been listening to the debate. Don't argue with Via. Don't go anywhere tonight where the man's family will come to dinner. Dress politely and don't make a mess, said Ridwan, then left. If Ridwan has made a decision, then no one will be able to stop him, not even Mary. That's how Ridwan is. He is very firm with his decision, and also the company is very important to him, so he will do anything if it concerns the company. Mom, I don't want to be matched. Help me, Mom. Why are you just silent? Said Via, whining with Mary. Honey, you have to want to marry that man. Mama can't do anything about your father's decision, so just follow his wishes, said Mary softly. But what about Ryan? I still love him, ma'am. And he plans to come back to propose to me when he is settled, said Via in a pleading tone. Ryan, why don't you break up with that poor man? Mama already said he won't be able to make you happy. Can't give you what you want. Mary snapped. Anna, who was still there, watched her sister cry. She also felt sorry for Via because Mary's mother always restrained her. Maybe that's why Via still often wanders out at night and doesn't come home for days. Via roughly wiped away the tears that had fallen from her eyes, then looked audibly at her mother. Okay, do whatever you like. But remember, I will never decide on Ryan. Never, Via said, then ran to his room. Mary looked at Via, who was leaving there. She sighed heavily. Her daughter was always stubborn and very difficult to control. If it was like this, her daughter wouldn't want to talk to her. But who cares? The most important thing is that she will marry a rich man, and that is enough to make Mary happy, and happy because money will never leave Mary. Mary's gaze turned to Anna, who was standing there still. What are you looking at? You're happy by crying like that, right? Of course you're happy because soon the person who will become your rival you will go. You are just like your stressed mother. Mary said, insulting Anna. Mama, why are you talking like that? How could I be happy to see you crying like that? After all, it's my sister, Mom, and I love her, said Anna sadly. Oh, that's just a mask for you to look good in front of your father and everyone else. Your innocent face is always a weapon to stab people in the back, said Mary. Mom, I've never liked that. I love all of you and I want you to be happy. Why do you never see me as your daughter? Said Anna, who was starting to cry. I will never think of you as my son. Very unwilling. If possible, I don't want you in this house. I don't want to see you again. I really hated Anna. Mary's sarcasm was so cruel to Anna. Mary left there, leaving Anna crying because Mary's words really hurt her. Anna just wanted Mary to love her as a child. Anna never once felt that Via was her rival, but why did her stepmother always insult and look down on Anna? After tidying up the kitchen, Anna then went up to the second floor because her room was next to Via's room. When she passed her sister's room, Anna saw the door to Via's room, which was slightly open. She walked in, intending to see the condition of Via. Was the girl still crying? And it turned out to be true. Via was still crying on the bed while hugging the bolster. Anna approached her sister and took Via into her arms, but her sister didn't treat Anna like Mary, and Anna really loved Via. Anna cried too as she cried in her arms. Anna didn't want her sister to marry, let alone someone she didn't love at all, but there was nothing that could be done when her father had given orders. Even Anna didn't dare to go against her father, so Anna can just wish you the best for Via. Sis, I don't want an arranged marriage. I still love Ryan, sis. I only want Ryan, not with another man. I beg you, sis, talk to father. Via said, looking at Anna with a face that was puffy from crying for too long. Yes, you know, Via. But you can't do anything. You know for yourself how your relationship is with your father and mother, said Anna. But I don't want to get married, sis. Why doesn't my father understand? Why does he always just decide on the path of my life, said Via, annoyed. Via, you can't talk like that. After all, father really loves us both. He can't possibly destroy our lives. So, brother, please don't hate father and mother just because of this decision, said Anna, giving advice to her sister. Via just nodded and hugged Anna again as tightly as possible. Via sighed. She had no choice, had to accept the fact that he was going to get married, and Anna was right. He couldn't hate his father because after all his father had given him everything he asked for. But what about Ryan? Via still loves him very much, and what should Via say to Ryan if he is getting married? And what reaction will the man give? I don't know, only God knows. Evening came, and it was true that the family of the man who was going to be matched with Via had arrived, and Ridwan immediately led them to the dining table because dinner was already served on the table. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter, sir, said Ridwan very politely. The man just cleared his throat and nodded in response. That introduction. Hi Via, you are very beautiful. Let me introduce myself, Amira Sanjaya, Aldrich's younger sister, said Amira enthusiastically and stretched out her hand towards Via to shake hands. Hi, I'm Via, Via said nervously. Hi Via, I'm Aldrich's grandma and also Amira, said the old woman. Via just nodded awkwardly because those people were very foreign to her, and also seeing Aldrich's very sharp gaze made Via scared. What are your activities, Via? Said. Grandma is gentle. I'm studying modeling, answered Via. The old woman just nodded in response. She had a slight feeling that she wouldn't ask, so she would ask at another time, but suddenly her attention was diverted when Anna came from the kitchen carrying several other dishes and then serving them on the table. Grandma Aldrich. Anna watched closely at the girl's thoroughness in serving all the food. Who is Mr. Ridwan? Is he your daughter too? Asked Grandma Aldrich. Everyone immediately looked at Anna, who was serving food. Ah yes, madam, she is my eldest daughter from my previous wife. Her name is Anna. Anna, let me introduce you to the Wijaya family who will be proposing tonight, said Ridwan seriously. Hello everyone, please enjoy the food, said Anna softly and politely. Anna, what are you doing, son? Asked Grandma Aldrich gently. Anna is studying, madam, answered Anna. Gentle. Oh yeah, what major are you studying? He said again. Madam, majoring in literature, answered Anna with a gentle smile. All this time, Aldrich had only been listening and playing with his cell phone. He was too lazy to participate in their conversation, and so did Anna. She didn't look at Aldrich at all because Aldrich's body happened to be facing away from her. Anna then intended to leave, then he went back to the kitchen because he had a lot of work to do. Where are you going, Anna? Said Grandma Aldrich. Anna turned back to face the family. Anna wants to go back to the kitchen, madam, answered Anna. You are part of this family, so sit here and eat with us, said Grandma Aldrich. Her words implied firmness. Anna also saw her father Ridwan, who was also looking at her. Then Ridwan nodded as a sign that he agreed that Anna would join in eating. With hesitation, Anna sat in one of the chairs next to Amira, Aldrich's sister, and coincidentally Aldrich sat in front of her, still the same or not. Realizing that at the end dinner was going on with light conversation. So when will we set a wedding date? Said Grandma Aldrich. It's up to the madam's family. We will accept whatever date it is, said Ridwan. Okay, how about next Sunday? Said Grandma. Aldrich choked on his food when he heard his grandmother's words, and his eyes met Anna's eyes. Both of them were surprised equally, but the difference was that Aldrich could condition his face. Oma, that's speed. The sooner the better, Al. Don't make too many excuses. Anyway, the wedding will take place next Sunday, said Grandma firmly. A week later passed, and today Via and Aldrich's wedding will take place. In Via's room, she was already shaking while holding her cell phone. She waited for Ryan to contact her. They both planned to run away today because there was no time for the wedding to take place in 2 hours. Meanwhile, outside everyone is busy preparing the event and welcoming guests who come, considering that this is a big wedding, namely Aldrich Wijaya, the famous CEO who is now the richest man in Asia. Anna. Mary shouted at Anna, who was busy welcoming the guests. Yes ma'am, said Anna, who was already in front of Mary. Why are you here? Hurry up and see if the Via is ready, said Mary. Okay ma'am, said Anna. Then Anna left there. She walked towards her sister's room. When she entered, she didn't find anyone in the room. The room was empty. Even Via's wedding dress was still hanging neatly there. Via. Anna shouted a little. Oh my god, muttered Anna. Anna covered her mouth when she found a piece of paper on the table. Makeup. Via. What says? I'm sorry ma, I have to go. I don't want to marry that man. I still love Ryan, and I want to live with it. Anna sat limp on the bed after reading the letter from Via. She didn't expect her sister to be able to do this. Via was really reckless. Anna is confused now about what she should say to her father and Mary's mother. Then Anna ran out of the room and looked for Mary. After seeing Mary, Anna quickly approached her mother and took her to a quiet place, then gave her the paper that she had written on earlier. What? Shouted Mary, inviting the gazes of the guests there. Ridwan, who heard his wife's screams, approached her quickly. Is there mom? Why are you screaming? Ridwan asked. Yeah, Via, said Mary, panicked. Fia, why? Said Ridwan. Fia, run away, ya, said Mary, who was already crying. Ridwan remained frozen in place, digesting what his wife had just said, and then he turned to look at Anna, who was standing not far from them. She looked at Anna as if asking for an answer as to whether Fia had really gone, and as if she understood the meaning of her father's gaze. Anna nodded hesitantly. Tilda, to be continued. Tilda.